This is Eliza, a game by Zachtronics. Zachtronics is one of my favorite studios. They've put out half a dozen of my favorite puzzle games. And you know what my favorite puzzle games are like, right? Yeah, programming and algorithms and robot parts. This is a kinetic novel. That's like a visual novel where there are no choices. There are choices in this game, but they're completely irrelevant. Kind of a swerve. There's no puzzle game here. There's no game here. It's just moving through a narrative. But it's worked out. This is, aside from the first 15 minutes, which are a little shaky, this is the best visual novel I've played in years. It's really, really good. So go buy it and go play it. We're going to spend quite a few episodes talking about why it's really good. We're going to go through it line by line and analyze it. The summary, however, is that the author and director Matthew Seiji Burns uses techniques that aren't usually used in video games. Techniques that I've discussed at great length on my channel. It's really great to see them actually used, and we're going to go ahead and talk about them. Now that I've got really crisp, clear examples, hopefully I can show that anyone can use these techniques. These are techniques which do make your games better. They make your narratives better. We're going to start next episode. Just at the end of this episode, I felt I should talk a little bit about the fact that this game is very aggressively targeted at me, and that might make me too positive. But whether or not you feel that the subject matter is appropriate for you or not, the writing techniques, the narrative flow techniques are appropriate. There are skills that you can learn, and there are techniques you can use, and this game is full of them. But the reason that I think it's so appealing to me is because it lines up with my life pretty exactly. Down to almost every detail. Pretty creepy. For example, I lived in Seattle for a long time. My entire family still lives there. I had a concentration in AI in college. I went and worked on the startup scene. I've been in every single one of the scenes that is in this game, although the stakes were a few digits lower. So maybe I'm a little bit biased, but even with my bias, the techniques used in this are very, very sharp. This is a very tight game, and we can learn a lot from it. So let's start.